Okay, sorry about not uploading anything recently. I've run into some more computer problems. I'm working off my brother's computer right now. Um, got to save up, got to do art commissions and save up the money to buy more new computer parts. But I've got the, so I just want to throw a quick garden, farm, whatever update at y'all to show you I'm still up and running, and I am taking art commissions. So if anyone wants one, just let me know. And if anyone has any garden or farm ideas or any productive ideas, let me hear them down in the comments below. And I'll see if I can't make a video of it. That sounds like a cool idea. But the planters are up, filled with rotted wood mulch, all the way. There's nothing but rotted wood mulch and strawberries in there, and of course the strawberries are transplanted. I've got almost 6 of these big planters filled with them. That one's empty. Those cages right there, those old rabbit cages, the big purple one is going to be my seed starter for when I have a harvest coming up. I'll be able to have some seedlings ready for immediate transplanting after harvest. And that old kitty litter box and the small blue rabbit cage I'll be using to grow salad greens, so I can take the live plants to the market, and then I can cut the customers a fresh salad. You can't get any fresher than that. And I've started the root crop bed. There in the front is the potato bed. Behind it is the sweet potato bed, and after that I'm going to have a shorter piling or layer of rotted wood mulch covered with the black loam compost mix I'm using for planting, and I'm going to use that for the beets, the radishes, the turnips, and the carrots. But yeah, it was a pretty good amount of work getting the planters filled and getting this much of the root crop bed done. I'm going into the woods and with 2 5-gallon buckets and gloves and just collecting dead wood, just grabbing it and just crumbling it by hand. So you can't get a better mulch than that, really, especially for mushroom growing, which I do hope to do soon. So and there should be plenty of mycelium in this rotted wood, so there's that fungally dominated stuff. Other than finishing the root crop bed, all I've got left to get the garden ready is to pile more onto the melon patch, and then get everything cleaned up and ready for planting. I also have to get some scrub trees and weeds cleared away from the fruiting trees. Haven't had a chance to really pile onto the compost heap yet, but I did clean out the chicken coops. Oh, you can see that. Yeah, that was like 12 buckets of chicken poop on there. And I got my shop cleaned up, so I got some real working space in here. By the way, I'm going to try and keep these my videos around 10 minutes long for the time being, because I'm having to use my cell phone to upload them to YouTube, and I don't want it to. I want them to be 10 minutes or shorter. And as you can see, I've got a lot of room here. This is way cleaner than the last video. The brewing rack is finished. I can fit 2 more primary fermenters and 2 more carboys on here, and I've got room for all my tools and whatnot for the brewing. This I'm thinking about cleaning up and using as my private reserve. Either that or a big ass brewer. No, it's gonna be my reserve. But this is an old syrup container. It just needs to be cleaned up and sterilized and whatnot. Got all my tools fairly well organized. The bees are doing awesome, by the way. They're both bringing in pollen, which tells me they have healthy laying queens, and it won't be long before. And I've already got them set up for production, but it won't be long before I'm removing that tent and the styrofoam I got them wrapped in. And I'm wanting to put a desk in here eventually with a Windows machine on it, so I can do my Let's Plays and tutorials in here. That way I can be as loud as I want. It would have to be separate, disconnected from the internet, of course, but that's probably a good thing since it's Windows. And every time since Windows is connected to the internet, wants to run its own updates without your knowledge or permission. But yeah, this is probably where I'm going to eventually end up doing Let's Plays. My work computer is a Linux machine. It'll be badass once I get it set up again and upgraded. But I just got to do artwork and save up money for that. I want to show you my forge area real quick too. Okay, so I haven't done a whole lot of work out here yet. It'll probably happen later this year, but there's the old plastic bench that I'm going to replace this rotted thing with. There's my anvil, and of course my vise. There's the forge. I got to finish that. It's a trench mud style forge. Maybe you've already seen those. Those are various containers. And I'm going to start, the stuff I'm going to start with making are things like wind chimes and whatnot. And I got some good steel for it. I don't know if you can hear that. It's hard to do it with one. Hell. Anyway, this one does better. I'll make an ass of me. Damn. Anyway, I got a lot of good steel for... Now you do it. But, got a lot of good steel for making wind chimes and whatnot. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. I'll do that later. And, well, hell, I'm going to make this into a tomahawk, I think. Old big-ass wrench. These are the things I'm going to use for making charcoal. Make plenty of those. I'm going to cut this one just like I did that, and this is going to be a steel boiling pot or something like that, or another forge. And the bottom part is going to be for making coal. Probably some more rotted wood, but these are some containers. The stuff I'm gonna make, the beeswax rendering apparatus with, and all that. And these are just, things I just gathered. There's my old quenching tank. I got a different one up there now, since all I needed was a small one. I can use that for something more productive. But I've got plenty of room out here. I just need to clean all this up, get it ready for work. And there will be plenty of videos to come on that. And hopefully it won't be long till I get all this stuff organized and, get on my feet and I can start having fun doing all this stuff. Right now it's been nothing but pure work. It's a workout on your hands and arms. I can tell you that much right now. I gotta get all these leaves and whatnot off of this stuff. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. Don't forget to like it and subscribe, or just tell everyone out, tell your friends about my channel. And I will see you in the next video.